So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. And no, that was never going to make it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Dorgu. He won't be happy with that one. Ugarte. Krupi, distributed tidily. Well, played right into his path. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rice plays it short. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Eze. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. De Ligt. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ahmad. He's having a hit! And that is a routine catch.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Diogo Dalot. Now Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Krupi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ugarte. And it's Casemiro. Now Dorgu. Casemiro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Arsenal really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
He's in a great position here. Ahmad. And it's Casemiro. That's good vision. That's a decent clearance. Gabriel. Could be danger here. Saka. Krupi. Gyökeres. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes. And he's in on goal. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And Mbeumo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Gyökeres. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
So the action resumes. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Rice. Mbeumo engages and forces him off the ball. Mbeumo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gets a good foot in there. Threads one in. Rice. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernandes. Nice looking ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 53 minutes is number 19.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Krupi. Now it's Saka. That's an imaginative pass. Saliba cuts it out. Fernandes. Now it's Saka. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Mbomo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Trossard, he's shifting through the gears here. Diallo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbomo picks it up out wide. Eze, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mbomo, he's having a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Saka.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played into space. Nicely worked. And he's there to belt it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, super ball! Fernandes. Saka. Now he's got space here. Rice. Saliba. And Calafiori. Trossard. For Rice. Timber. Gabriel. And it's made its way to him. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's having a go! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to...
Ahmad! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Back to the keeper it goes. De Ligt. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away? Tries from a long way out. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and
Just
to
a
wish
quick
you all
announcement. We would
a
like
very
to inform
good
you
evening.
that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello, everybody,
Two teams,
and welcome
each
to
seeking the
today's
perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this little guy, Rico Lewis, might not be...
Bono! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. That's going wide left. And he's quick to return it. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! And it's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And there's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
And Bomo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Reinders. And that is a little undercooked. And the through ball. Oh, what a ball! And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Casemiro, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Gehi can clear it away. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 18 minutes is number 9.
So that's 2 now without reply. That could spell trouble, and he is... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And he's in on goal, shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cunha getting forward. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
After 25 minutes is number
Manchester
16.
United may be down, but not out just yet.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Good read, needed to be. And he can clear it away. Spread out to the left. João Pedro. It's a goal kick. Ødegaard. Szoboszlai. That has been slung wide. Szoboszlai is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Threads one in. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
And Bomo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He has found the way through. Gehi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! And it's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United now just needing one.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pass somewhat off target. Decent chance! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Can he finish? Casemiro. Matches Cunha. Ødegaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Foden. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's been given away. And it's Szoboszlai. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that's it for the first half, and
Hello,
everyone
everybody,
takes
and
a
please
well-earned
join me
rest.
in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ødegaard. Robertson. Ruben Dias. And it's Reinders. Now it's Ødegaard. Now Ruben Dias. Reinders. Gehi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Casemiro. Burmo. Stood up well to him there. And he's being shifted off it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, that has not gone well.
That's good play from him.
Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Reinders. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Haaland. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Reinders. Now Ruben Dias. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Wriggles his way through. Played in by Robertson. Szoboszlai is flagged offside. Ødegaard. Ødegaard has created 1 goal already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's João Pedro. And no, that was never going to make it. He saw the take. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United really could have done without this. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
After 69 minutes is number 8, Szoboszlai.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Dorgu.
Szoboszlai.
Casemiro. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Lewis. That's a good foray he's making. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Yehi. And it's Reinders. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Szoboszlai. He's found a way through. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Played out to the left flank. Ødegaard tries to play it through. Martinez. And he's managed to get free. And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And Burmo has it out wide and in space. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. De Ligt. Dorgu. Driving forward.
There they go, hunting again.
Casemiro. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. And he's there to clear it. Lewis. And he's had it nicked away. Foot in. That's destined for the flank. João Pedro. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ødegaard. And Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Now that looks a decent ball. Quality ball. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
We're expecting traffic to be...
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Kane! Harry Kane! Off the scale! A finish of true class! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So, a breakthrough already. Good running, strong and purposeful. Camavinga. Camavinga. Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Searching pass he's played there. Messi. And Messi! And no mistake. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Lionel Messi!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Great chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
he had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 11, Harry Kane!
And yes, it's him again.
Harry Kane!
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
A probing pass, dink through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dorgu. Oh, nice touch. Driving on. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Camavinga! And now a sudden chance to counter. Rolls it backwards. Donnarumma. Chance! And he should have made it 4.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So, third corner of the game. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Kane. Kane! And that's a good finish. There There's a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And there's a searching pass.
Wilson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played into space. Now that's well seen too. But that has not gone well. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. He is through here. There's the delivery. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. West Ham have reclaimed it. Caicedo gets on his bike and on the move. Great vision. He's through here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries from a long way out. Now that was quite some save.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Manchester United get their 4th corner. And Messi! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Caicedo running with the ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played, well played. Oh no, this does not look good. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now, can they get him away? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And so the action is resumed. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, they can break here. Caicedo. In with the challenge. And this is Kane. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. That's put paid to the danger. Jimenez. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Now Dorgu. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Caicedo. Good effort from distance. He's put his foot right through that one.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Zabani gets across to intercept that.
550.
Wan-Bissaka. Nice bit of trickery. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Zabani. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Camavinga, that's going wide left. Now it's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's in on goal.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
All the way back. Donnarumma.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Driving forward. He's having a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Donnarumma most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Donnarumma. That is good progress on the left. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 25.
Played out to the left flank.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they win it back again. This is a promising build-up. Zabani. Camavinga. It's not an especially good pass, that. Caicedo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Caicedo makes a dash for it. It's played through for him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be one
Dorgu.
minute at a time.
Dorgu charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that's it. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Kane, very much the... Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
He's picked Trossard! And he scores! And there is your opener. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, that's neat. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. And he is dashing away. Big chance! And that is well cleared. Bruno Fernandes. He's having a hit! No, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Oh, that's fabulous. Matches+Much. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alisson clears without hesitation. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, great chance! Decent chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Casemiro. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Caicedo. 15 minutes till half-time. And Caicedo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Isak. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And He's there to retrieve it. Now he's got space here. That's been slipped through. Alisson claims comfortably. Threads one in. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. Matches Cunha. No, again there's no way through. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Trossard. Bruno Fernandes. Great vision.
Minutes has been indicated.
He shifted it to the flank. And here's Trossard. And it's Frimpong. They've won a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. That has not gone well. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.